Capricorn, Dark Dev Tarot here. Hope you're doing fantastic. As you know, I pre-shuffle the cards, but I'm going to add a little more energy before we get started. This is for Capricorn, August 2018. This is for singles, anybody looking for love, and anybody looking to reconcile. So, the title of the video does not mean that you're going to reconcile. It means that we'll see what the cards say about reconciliation. Somebody asked me about that the other day, and I thought, well, I could see where that gets construed. But I'm not reading for relationships right now. I would love to eventually. I just haven't had time to do that, and I don't want these reads to get like unbelievably long. So most of the people who contact me with questions, private reads, etc., are singles, people looking for love, and people looking to reconcile. So I hope you're doing very well. This is a general read, so keep that in mind. Well, make sure you always check your sun, moon, and rising, as some months those may resonate with you as well. Hopefully this resonates with the majority of you, but again, check your sun, moon, and rising, as you may get more clarity with those videos to add to your story here. So, any likes, subscribes, comments, etc. are greatly appreciated. If you want a private read, the information is in the description. I'm feeling very cool, calm, and collected about your read, Capricorn. Some of the reads this month I felt a little on edge. I always get kind of a sense of where the sign is. And this month for you, and I think Sagittarius, I felt just kind of like at ease. So I'm hoping that's a sign of what's to come this month for you guys. Oh, there's two here. I'm going to take them both. So let me get the cards put out and then we'll get started. Also, I've been telling everybody this month, I don't usually say much about it, but I am this month. Cross watchers. I love cross watchers. I appreciate it. But remember this. Whoop, and there's your last two. Remember, this read is for the sign that I'm reading for. So whatever damage you think they did to you, whatever shit you want to talk on them, will be deleted. So if you want to cross watch and you have nice things to say or things to contribute, great. But if you're going to speak negatively about the sign I'm reading for, they will be deleted, because last month I had some very interesting cross watchers who made some very, very nasty, almost to the point of derogatory, racist comments, and I won't tolerate it. This isn't your read. This is read for Capricorn. So if you were involved with Capricorn, keep your comments, as nice as possible, because again, it won't be tolerated if I get nasty, negative comments about the sign I'm reading. So, Capricorn, your theme of the month is the Seven of Pentacles, or Seven of Coins. So you're definitely working hard. Are you working hard at love? Are you working hard at finding love? Or are you working hard just in life in general, at life in general? The Seven of Coins is, well, coin energy generally is, very hardworking. But this is assessing, making a decision, a choice. What is the risk? What is the reward? So if you're single, I feel like this could mean, again, this is the theme of the month, so it feels like in August you may be making a decision about somebody you're already seeing, somebody you're going to start seeing, maybe a choice between two people. You're definitely assessing something on a very Capricorn earth energy basis, because the Seven of Coins is literally looking at something and saying, is this a positive in my life, or is this a negative? You may have met this person already. You may be dating a few people, making a choice again between a few people, or making a choice on whether you want to, commit to somebody, or, whether you want to date at all. So definitely feels like you're assessing your entire dating situation right now and deciding on, how you want to move forward throughout the month. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, this is a big assessment. This feels like this is almost the last go-round. If you choose that you want to reconcile, or they have asked you to reconcile, you're thinking about it, and you're definitely weighing the pros and cons here. With the seven, you're not taking this lightly, because it feels like for a lot of you, this is it. If you don't reconcile now, the possibility of you ever reconciling is pretty much done. The next card you have is your current position coming into the month, and you have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, I love the Wands energy, particularly in the beginning, the threes and fours, because the Three of Wands is about partnership, it's about planning, it's about growth. So if you're single, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a partner. You're looking for somebody to plan things with. Now, for some of you, it's just dating somebody exclusively. For others of you, it's, moving into a house, retiring, growing old together, taking care of each other when you're sick, etc. So if you're single, you definitely have some big goals here, Capricorn. This isn't pussyfooting around for you guys. This is like, hey, this is a big deal to me. I'm not taking this lightly. So that may be why you're assessing this situation almost like a job, or almost like, so dutiful. Yeah, that's a word. Dutiful. Methodical, whatever you want to say, because you may be on the precipice of having met somebody who is a really good person, somebody you could see yourself planning and making goals with. If you haven't, you're definitely looking for that person, and I have a feeling they may be coming in sooner than you think. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, it feels like these are goals and plans and things you had with this person, or you had particular goals and plans with them, and now you're trying to figure out, is it worth taking one more stab at it? Is it worth, really doing this? I thought we were going together. I thought we had a partnership together. I thought we were on the same path, but where do we break that path? Where do we stop having those same wants and needs? And where did we stop? Even, it makes me, I just got chills. It makes me feel like, when did we stop taking care of each other? When did we stop focusing on us and start focusing on everything else? So it almost is like gut wrenching for some reason for me, if you're looking to reconcile, because it feels like you guys can't figure out where you lost each other. Like, where did we lose this connection? The next card you have is anything you're feeling internally coming into the month, and you have the Magician. Magician is awesome. I love the Magician. This is manifesting things. This is basically saying you have the power to get what you want. This is being able to be in control of what you can control, but at the same time, letting the universe take control of what you can't control. But this is connections on a much deeper level. So if you're single, this is definitely telling me that you are looking for something pretty magnanimous, something pretty big, somebody to spend the rest of your life with. Even if that's spend the rest of your life dating or getting married and having 20 children. You're on a search here for this connection. But the Magician is saying you feel like it's coming. You feel like, hey, it's on the horizon here. But the Magician also says, look, you have to put out in the universe what you want. So if you're sitting here going, I hope that the love of my life falls into my lap, not going to happen. I had somebody comment one time who said, well, if it is supposed to happen, they will fall in your lap. Well, good on you, because I don't know that I've heard many stories about, yes, people meet in grocery stores and that kind of stuff, but if you're sitting at home going, I just can't meet anybody, you're not going to meet anybody. So the Magician is saying, get out there, put out your efforts. This is your ability. This is your versatility. Control what you can. Get out, get in the dating scene, have a good positive attitude about it, and see what happens. What you put out in the universe is what you're going to get back tenfold. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, this makes me feel like that you are the one making the decision, or you're the one that they may, and again, cross watchers, I don't need to hear it, but the Magician is saying, this makes me feel like maybe they've been trying to communicate with you and you haven't been budging, or if you are communicating, you're kind of like, I just don't know that this is something I'm willing to pursue anymore. We were on this path at one point. I really saw us going there. And now maybe this month you're feeling like, hey, we might be able to do it, but you really are weighing the pros and cons, because the Magician is saying you have control of the situation. So it's almost like if you say, yes, let's go, let's head towards our goals again, then you guys can start moving in that direction. So I don't know if they hurt you, if they were, if there was infidelity or something going on here, but it definitely feels like you're going to be the decision maker, or maybe they've tried to contact you and you haven't been interested, and now you're like, okay, I will reach out to them and we'll have a conversation. The next card you have is your distant past. So over the past 5-10 years, could be throughout your childhood, and you have the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups is what a lot of people consider the twin flame card. This is a connection on an intimate, deeper level. This is considered the ultimate, love card, and the Two of Cups is beautiful. Now, I read the past card because A, you want to take anything that's good from the past and bring that into new relationships as healthy, as healthy behaviors. And if it was a more negative card, then it would be something that you don't want to repeat that pattern. I read this card for singles and anybody looking to reconcile together because, again, it could be as far as your childhood. The Two of Cups here, being the twin flame energy, says that at some point you either felt like you had a twin flame energy or you knew people who had a twin flame energy. This is you like watching grandma and grandpa dance across at a 50th wedding anniversary, or this is a childhood sweetheart that you had, or your first high school love, or whatever. This is the universe saying, look, the reason that this card is being presented in the distant past is because it's saying keep hope alive. Understand that you can have this growth and opportunity. You know what, Capricorn, it almost feels like you're almost treating it like work a little bit, like I said, with this weighing the pros and cons, the risk assessment, risk reward assessment. And this is saying, but remember the love. Remember the love that has been. Remember, and it also feels like maybe somebody passed away, or they're like you had a partner that you had been with for a long time, and maybe you felt like you won't ever find that again. It could even be relationships you had before where you thought everything was wonderful and for whatever reason it ended. And the universe is saying, remember what you had before? You can have that again. It's there for you, Capricorn. And I don't know why. Your reading is all of a sudden getting very emotional for me, because the Two of Cups is saying, like, remember that moment when you felt that ultimate bliss with another human being connection-wise. Or you watched your parents or your grandparents have that moment of bliss, that connection that is just unfathomable, and you've had it before, and the universe is saying, you can have it again. You can have it again. The next card you have is your immediate past. So over the past few weeks, past month or two. Very interesting. Sagittarius got, oh no, never mind. Sorry, I was thinking it was the same card. It's not. They had the 4, you have the 5. The 5 of Cups is not listening, not paying attention, not reading the signs. So over the past few weeks, past month or so, if you're single, it feels like, has somebody been trying to communicate with you and you're not paying attention? Or maybe you've been dating people and you've been, again, this assessing the situation. Because the 5 of Cups is kind of a solitude. It's like a sadness, almost a grief. And so it feels like maybe there was somebody you were dating or somebody you thought would be a good fit for you and it's just not working out, or maybe they told you it's not working out and the signs were there, and so now you're feeling like, well, now I got to watch every situation, every person I date, because I thought, people are telling me that they want the same things I do, and yet they're not. They're telling me, they're saying one thing and their actions aren't reflecting that. And so this is you over the past couple weeks, past month or so, maybe not dating, maybe restricting yourself, being more, in solitude than going out and dating. But you've realized at some point something has kind of been like an aha moment where you're like, I still want to meet somebody. I still, I can have this. Why am I in solitude? This person wasn't worth my time. I just have to be more careful about the decisions I make and who I date. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, this definitely says that you're feeling some sort of grief over something. Maybe, this person's tried to communicate with you and you haven't been feeling like communicating with them, or vice versa. You've been trying to communicate with them and they're not talking to you. But the 5 of Cups definitely says, there's some sort of grief here. There's some sort of sadness. Like, you really like this person. There was a very strong connection here. You guys were going places, and it's kind of like, some of you don't even know what the heck happened. All of a sudden you realized you woke up one day and you guys were just friends, or you had lost the romance, or, they started seeing somebody else, or you felt like seeing somebody else. Just kind of a sadness here over the past few weeks, past month or so. And that may be why you're thinking about, trying again. The next card you have is your distant future. So over the next, you've got all sorts of love cards going on here. Your distant future. So over the next 2 months or so. Now the Lovers is a beautiful card. Obviously, it's about love. It can also be about lust. So if you're single, just be careful, because if friends with benefits is what you want, then, if that's the type of energy you put out into the universe. I say it in every read. I don't get it, because people, literally, I hear people, friends, and I can't say that I haven't been there either, but people will say, oh, I met this great person online, and their profile said, casual dating, no commitment, and in 2 months you're heartbroken because guess what? They're grass is greener, or they're dating 5 other people and you thought for some reason they would change for you. So if you're single, I'm just saying be careful, pay attention to the signs, because this is a pairing, it's a duality, it's about having the same values, which you have these values, you have these goals that you want, and this is saying, look, your future's bright with somebody, your future's very bright with somebody. I mean, you have the Two of Cups twin flame energy here. Yes, it's in the past, but for some reason it's coming up again now. So this month may be the month, or in the next few months, where it's like, hey, by the way, this is a very, significant time, because this is when you're on course to meeting that type of energy again. So very positive if you're single. It's definitely somebody that you're going to meet in the next month or two that's a very dual personality, shares your values, shares your goals. You may have already met them. That may be why you're assessing a situation. Again, maybe you're cutting one person off and sticking with another person, or choosing another person. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, this definitely says don't get back together just based on lust, just based on the physical, because there are other issues that still need to be resolved, or else you wouldn't be weighing it so heavily on your mind. However, I think that out of all the signs, because most signs, reconciliation has been not so good, or has been 50-50 for one sign, yours is leaning more towards, hey, maybe this person was a twin flame, maybe they were twin flame in another lifetime, and maybe it's coming to fruition that you really can't be without them. You feel this sadness, you feel this grief, and maybe it's time that you make the connection with them again. You're in control. It feels like you're in control. Like, if you want this to happen, it will happen. And a lot of you really want it to happen, and you have the Magician to manifest it. So the possibility is real. The next card you have is your immediate future. So over the next few weeks, throughout the month of August, and you have the Fool. And I love the Fool. This is the beginning of a new cycle. So whether you're single or looking to reconcile, this is a new beginning. If you're single, this is a new beginning with somebody. This is somebody who's fearless, ready to take on the world, ready to go for it. So if you're single, either you've met this person already, or you're going to meet them, and you're going to feel carefree about it. You're going to feel like, yep, I know, like, we would be a good fit together, and I feel like they're going to feel that too. It's going to be a very organic energy. If you're looking to reconcile, I feel like this is a new start for you guys. A lot of times when I see the new beginning cards for reconciliation, I think, no, it's a new beginning with somebody else, but this read is very significant. It's showing a lot of positive energy towards having that reconciliation. You just got to figure out if you guys can get back on the same page, if you guys still have the same goals, still, again, I feel like with a lot of you, you just lost the romance. It got lost in the shuffle. You forgot about each other. Kids, work, other things came into play. And now it's like, here's your chance. Treat it like a brand new beginning. This is the beginning of the major arcana, a new cycle, new opportunities. Be fearless, be fanciful, be romantic, be charming. All the things that maybe have elapsed and been missing out in your love life with each other. The next card you have is anything tangible throughout the month that'll come into fruition. Immediately, I'm going to say that could be somebody is pregnant. Again, this is a tangible situation. You may, see in the beginning of the month. The middle could last for an hour, it could last for 5 days. And you have the Ace of Wands. This is great energy, because this is creativity, it's passion, it's enthusiasm, it's, excuse me, I have something in my throat. It's feeling vivacious. It's full of light and energy. So if you're single, you're definitely meeting somebody that maybe you could see yourself having kids with, or maybe you see yourself adopting dogs with, cats, whatever it is that you want. This person is making you feel enthusiastic. So at some point this month, if you are dating somebody, or if you meet somebody and they bring out this passion in you, this energy, this zest for life, it's definitely something to think about, because they may just possess the energy to pull you guys into the next level. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, again, somebody may be pregnant or getting pregnant, but the Ace of Wands is like a passion igniting. And for you guys, I feel like it's a reigniting for Capricorn. I feel like it really is, that there is some sort of connection here. Maybe you guys had kids together already. Maybe you guys had a mixed family. Maybe it's a dog. Again, something, a turtle, who knows? But the Ace of Wands is saying all of a sudden, at some point this month, you're going to feel this positive energy surrounding you, that there is a possibility that something could really come to fruition here. You guys could actually continue to move forward, but remember to include each other instead of everything else that gets in the way in life. The next card you have is anything throughout the month that you're going to feel. Somebody else got that card. I think Sagittarius in that exact position. It's the Hierophant card. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, because this is Taurus's card. Oh, not to mention, this is Gemini's card. So you may be dealing with a Gemini or you may be dealing with a Taurus, but you have a lot of different energies here. The Hierophant is saying control what you can. I always think of the Serenity Prayer, that when it comes up here, and it, basically saying, I can control what I can, and I'll leave the rest up to the universe. And the Hierophant is very much about this, because this is about religion. Whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the universe, whether you believe in nothing at all, whether you're atheist, nobody's here to judge anybody. But whatever you believe in, this is saying there's something bigger than you at play here. And you know it, and you can feel it. Whether you're looking to reconcile or whether you're single, this is the same for both of you in this position, because this is saying internally throughout the month, something is going to send you a sign. Something is going to show you, or you're going to feel that warmth in your belly, or you're going to feel that, when you have that, just that 10-second feeling, that literally that 10-second feeling where everything's going to be fucking all right. Like, you just know things are going to be okay. Even just that split second, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's overwhelming, you get the chills. Sometimes it's just that gut wrenching. And I feel like at some point throughout the month, you're going to have that feeling, either when you're with this person, when you're in a place you're supposed to be, when you're thinking along a certain scenario you should be thinking. So just pay attention to some signs and signals that come your way this month. The next card you have is any hopes and fears for the outcome of the month. And you have the Queen of Wands, and she's definitely not fearing anything or feel fearful of anything. She is full of ferocity, passion, energy. These two coincide extremely well, because this is somebody who is on top of their game. Male or female, it doesn't matter. This is somebody who knows what they want. They're not afraid to get it. Your hope for the outcome of the month, if you're single, is, hey, let's charge on. If you make me feel like this and we get along like this, let's get to this. Let's definitely make some plans. We're on the same path. We're on the same page, and I'm feeling good about it. And you're feeling confident. And again, this passion and energy between the two of the cards is just going to light you up. If you're single, you're going to come across as this person other people are drawn to. This person in particular who's coming in is somebody you're going to be drawn to. They're going to be drawn to you. It's going to be a very, very strong connection. And you have the Magician, who is full of connection. So if you're looking to reconcile, I think that you're going to feel very confident in your decision. This assessment that you start out doing, like, well, he or she did this, but this was good, and this was bad, and this was good, and this was bad. All that's out the window, because your confidence is going to come rolling in that there's a reason you're still having such a good connection. There's a reason you guys are coming back together, or maybe the universe, somebody starts communication with the other person, or you bump into each other. There's something here, but all of a sudden your decision to possibly reconcile with this person is feeling a little more like a controlled decision, something that, not necessarily controlled, but something that you have a grip on for the first time in a long time. Now, the next card you have, or last card you have, is your outcome for the month, which I love. You have the Two of Wands and you have the Three of Wands. Your outcome for the month is breaking ground. So if you're single, yes, you're going to meet somebody. They're going to light up a passion and enthusiasm inside of you. Now, it may take a little bit. You have the twin flame energy in the past, which is saying, look, pay attention to this person. That person could be a twin flame energy for you. If you're single, this is, again, goals, looking forward, planning. These are very similar. The difference is here, this is wanting a partnership, and here it's saying, okay, we're going to break ground together. This is us being able to break ground together, planning and making future goals. That's going to come into here. If you're looking to reconcile, it's very similar. It's just about breaking ground, getting to the point where having the discussions of what you want. You're having the discussions of how each other feels. You're having the discussions of, can we do this? Is this us doing this together? And I feel very strongly for both of you, whether you're single or looking to reconcile, it is, because you have two people here and two here. You have a twin flame card with two, and you have a breaking ground card with two. That could also be a number for you. It could symbolize 2 weeks, 2 months, the 2nd of the month, the 12th of the month, etc. So I feel very positive, Capricorn. In fact, you've had one of the better reads. Out of all the signs, because there's just a plethora of love. And like I said when I started your reading, there's something very, very calm here. Something very, very calm, very calming. Oh, and look, you have the Star as your clarifying card for the outcome. So your clarifying card is saying, look, have faith that the universe has your back. The Star is a hope, a spirit, a light within. Look, if you're single and you meet somebody and they make you feel this enthusiasm, this confidence, this light within, go for it. Don't assess it. Don't look at the, don't judge their every movement. Don't try and overanalyze everything. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. That's going to be your title for this video. Go with the flow, Capricorn. It's beautiful. To have the outcome, clarified by the star, is saying, look, there is some major things coming your way. And to have the twin flame card pop up, even though it's distant past, it's saying pay attention, Capricorn. This could be a very, very significant month in your life. If you're looking to reconcile, this says have faith. If this is what you want, if you love this person, if you miss them, maybe this twin flame energy is about this person that you've been with. If you miss them, if you love them, if you wanted to grow old with them, if you wanted this partnership, if you want to break ground with them, if you want this lovers, have faith that you'll make the right decision, that the universe has your back. Now, you have the Queen of Pentacles energy here again, which reminds me of children again, because the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. So your clarifying card for your distant future is somebody who's very generous, very charitable, somebody who's very nurturing, very motherly-like. So whether you're single or looking to reconcile, there's somebody here who's going to have kids, or you have kids, or you're getting pregnant, or this is becoming a family situation where if you're single, you're getting introduced to each other's kids, or you both want kids, or you both want to adopt dogs, whatever it is. The Queen is a light of energy that people want to be around, that people feel good around. You want to take care of somebody, they want to take care of you. Together, you want to get to this future that's very bright. If you're looking to reconcile, if they've hurt you, if they've done terrible things, if they're apologizing, if there's something here that's saying, have a charitable moment. Even if you're pissed as hell, even if you're worried, even if you're scared, even if you're feeling sadness and grief, maybe open that door one more time and see what comes through. All right, Capricorn, I hope you have a great August. I'll see you soon.